G'day folks, it is a cracker of a morning here in the bottom end of Western Port here, and somewhere out there is a little speck there. That's me mate, Caleb Sinclair. He's kindly invited me to come down to Flinders here, and we're going to drift around for some squid. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful morning. Conditions are ideal, got some nice slackish tides for these jigs to hit the bottom. Water's very clear. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. Stick around. So we're just casting into our drift here. Got a little funny little situation here. We've actually got perfect kind of conditions, I believe. We've got wind against tide. Tide's coming in. We've got a northwesterly going this way. And we're actually going with the wind at the moment. So tide's pushing in. We're casting into our drift here. So these jigs are definitely going to hit the bottom here. Probably sitting, I guess, in about 5 or so meters of water. So I'm just going to check this one. That's right. I think that's fine. Yeah, seeing about 5 or so meters of water. And just really exciting this jig, really, when it's in the water, just a couple nice whips like that. Really send her up in the column there. And we'll just flutter down nicely. Bottom looks superb here. It's nice sand, bit of weed. Doesn't look like super heavy weed growth though. I reckon there'd be a few real big kelp beds around here which they would hang around, but if you hook them, you'd probably lose your jig. Oh, fish on?
On? On?
Yep. Just a little fella.
Good one?
Nah, a little. He was right under the boat. Bloke's pulling me around. Oh, beautiful. Wee. Nice. Here we go, folks. Look how red he is. Beautiful little southern calamari. And this here is on. It is a 3.5 Haramitsu. Looks like a ripper jig. Love that red colour. Here he is there, little fella. Oh, this one better not be on too, is it? Oh, I'm on as well. On the bottom, yep. This one's just straight on the bottom on the paternoster rig. Yeah, nice. Hey, hey, hey. Coming closer, Cullen.
I'll leave you the little ones, mate.
Yeah.
Krakens, mate.
That's alright. You're more of a quality over quantity guy. I don't get happy with what I get. Cool. Beautiful, another little one. What a grass little start we got here. Okay, so I've just made a move back to where I got those ones before, because I do believe there's a definite concentration of squid there if we got one sort of after the other. Show the paternoster rig here. So I got here, this is a size 3.5 jig, which was, but I've cut the weight down a lot because this is the one I usually use when I go land-based, but I've cut too much off as Callan over there is on, the big fella. Cut the weight down. What this will float though, right? And I've got a sinker on the bottom. That one there will sink. So really, this jig should be pulling down the sinker but floating up. So it should be just going in nice motion there. And that one, just very simply, was just dropping it down. The reason I've got a very long dropper as well, long distance between the sinker and the jig, is I reckon there could be a few real big weedy kelp beds. And I'd rather the sinker hooking up in that than the jig, because if the jig hooks up in it, we're going to struggle to get it back. That just sits there, that's your lazy rod there. This one here, I've got here, Haramitsu, 3.5, pretty heavy. I just wanted to make sure I was going to get the bottom, because I didn't know what the tide was doing here, but I probably could go lighter, but hey, it's got one straight away, so I'm going to stick with a good thing. Just wind that up a bit. You want that just hovering above the bottom, really. This one here, just cast out there. Cast into our drift. What a morning we have here. There's that sun's just going to break through the clouds soon. Oh, yep, that might be on the bottom, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's on the bottom, bugger. Oh, yep. Oh, I was on the bottom, bugger. It got me a bit excited. Just wind up a couple. On the bottom again. Oh no, it's on a squid. Oh, crikey, he's on a squid. Oh yeah. Let's loosen the drag a little bit. Might just, oh, there's a nice one actually. Oh, I got too much, I haven't enough line out. There you go. Lovely little squid actually. Well, mate, come to the net. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, I just need to wind that up a little bit. Yep, that's all good. Yeah, nice. He's getting a little bit better, this fella. He's getting lovely actually. Jeez, he's a lovely squid. Gee, a few more of them would be just fantastic, wouldn't it? There you go, folks. That is a lovely little squid. A few of them would be just fantastic. What I noticed just then was I actually hit a bit of a bommy. And what a bommy is when basically from deep water all of a sudden just shoots up and it comes a bit shallower. That shallow water there is the bommy. And I reckon, I've got a theory why I reckon I might have got one then. So I'll cast this out. When you think about it, this tide is coming in through the port here. Water will be moving pretty quick, it really would be. Because that water is shallow there, but then deeper down here, the water will be flowing through up the top there, but it'll be much slacker down that little deeper hole there. And I reckon that's perfect for these squid, because look, they're not the best swimmers. They probably wouldn't mind trying to conserve as much energy as possible. So I reckon there's a little shallow, a little slow water pocket there in that deeper water. This is amazing, but I guess that kind of methodology I was talking about, look, that would apply, I guess if you're in the river fishing for your Maricotto yellowbelly on bait or whatever, you know, a little hole is a nice deep little pocket that has some slow moving water. And look, there's the similar principles out in the bay here, really. Amazing how it all sometimes interlinks like that, isn't it? Nah, just a little picker. Fish on, folks. Been a little while in between drifts, but got a little one on here. Basically, if you cast straight out in front of you, just a touch closer to me, that's where he was. Beautiful. Whoa. There we go. Nice. Okay. Been a little while, but persistence pays off. We got one here. It's probably a slack tide now, which I actually don't mind for squid fishing. Means our jigs can hit the bottom a bit better. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, there is one on that. I was sort of mucking around with this, just going, oh yeah, what are we doing here? And I got a little one. Oh, that was dangerous then. Oh, he got me. Got one! It was strange, I just sort of looked on the bottom and thought, oh yeah, what is that? Looks a bit of a funny colour, jig. That was a squid on my jig, that's what it was. There you go, folks, not very big, but that's okay. Yeah. You're looking at that pier there, a lot of people on that pier. It's a famous little pier, that is Flinders Pier right there. And yeah, look, we're quite out of casting distance, but we're pretty close to the pier. Alright, so I've actually just dropped the anchor now, the wind's picked up a little bit, and I just want to drift or fishing around this area here close to the pier. So took my little makeshift anchor down there, just holding me sort of nicely here. We'll pepper some casts around here for 10-15 minutes, nothing. I'll pull it up, I'll literally just drift down a bit, drop it in again. As there's Kalen out there, he's sort of persisting out just a little bit deeper. Beauty about these kayaks like this, I mean, yeah, sure, you can't really paddle too far. You're not going to paddle the other side of the bay there, but we're in two separate vessels and we're covering a lot of ground. So, you know, rather than just having both us in the tinny, we're both covering a heap of ground like this. I've let him know that there's one here I got, so he might just persist out there and he'll come in close here soon. Okay, so I've just anchored here on what I think looks like to be a bit of a bommy here. Pretty shallow underneath here, but all around me is deeper, so we'll pepper this spot around here. Into the net shot. Oh, there's a ripper. Good stuff. Alright, gives us a bit of hope. It's been bloody tough going.
Pulled into the snag and it just started taking off.
Yeah. The weed started swimming. Yeah, I'm in too.
Got one? Nice.
It feels like a fish.
Huh?
Feels like a fish.
Really?
I think I know what it is.
Floaty.
I think it's oh, that or a flattie. Get the net ready, just in case. Oh, it is a flattie.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Rock floaty or something?
Oh, he's a thumper. Come on, mate. Come on. Oh my god. Yeah. Mate, he engulfed that squid jig. The prongs are like literally in his guts. Are you kidding me? This is something you don't see every day. Oh, how is that? That is unbelievable. How's that? Do you reckon you like that jig? Bloody hell, what a flattie. Look at the beautiful colours on him. That is a bloody ripping fish. That is a bloody magnificent flathead, rock flathead this is here. Look how thick he is. He's quite lean, like skinny like this, but he is thick like that. Look at the fins, that is a beautiful fish. Well folks, what a beautiful calm morning it was down in the western entrance of Western Port Bay in our kayaks, mind you. Some beautiful conditions and catch some beautiful squid and a surprise flathead. How good is that? Something tells me I will be back here, whether it be in a kayak or in my tinny. The waters here are just too good for these squid. I'm sure once September and October rolls around, there'll be some bigger boys out there and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Thanks again for tuning in. We've had an absolute cracker of a session out in the kayaks here. We'll hopefully see you next time on Tommy Time.